For some reason, I felt called to show how I find a card in the deck. Okay. It's the Hierophant. That's Sacred Kingdoms. Mhm. Hmm. Nope. Yup. Nope. Meal. Meal. Riveting entertainment. There's need Hierophant, eh? Yeah. 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 Mm. Mm. Yeah, there he is. Oh. 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 Sorry. Oh. 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 Hi, Steve. Wanna collab with me? Please collab with me. Hey, Haley. Please collab with me. Cool snatch. Okay. Good evening, sweet world. This is Graz. Joining me as always, Michelle and Songbird Lauren. We got the one, the only, the Hierophant. Hi, Hierophant. Wanna collab with me? Yep, or Michelle and Lauren. We got the Hierophant. Hierophant. Like the echo effect? Very cool, eh?
Well, hello there, Grots. Welcome back from your nap.
Evening, sweet Graz. And what do we have here?
It's the Hierophant.
Fascinating choice, Graz. The Hierophant is all about tradition, wisdom, and bridging the gap between the physical and spiritual realms. In tarot, he's often associated with education, mentorship, and passing down ancient knowledge.
Alrighty. Well, we have Sacred Kingdoms deck. Yes, very happy, experienced fella with, is it hedgehog? White hedgehog and other creatures, wonderful creatures, magical beings, living temporary experience just like the rest of us. Is that correct, Michelle?
Absolutely. The card portrays this wise old sage sitting cross-legged on his throne.
Let's get to the nitty-gritty and read from the coveted Sacred Kingdoms guidebook. The Hierophant, number 5. Keywords: tradition, spirituality, guidance. You are seeking spiritual or emotional. You are seeking spiritual or moral guidance. You are seeking spiritual or moral guidance. You are grappling with questions that relate to tradition or authority. Perhaps you are seeking guidance from an elder, maybe one like the being on the card. If you were to consider her for a moment and she had something to pass along to you, what would it be? So it's a she. Respect what you are told and what you discover, but be sure it doesn't control you in ways that influence you to make misaligned choices. Right now, it's necessary for you to seek guidance from traditional or guru outside of you, all while ensure that you are living from your intuition first. Find a balance in here and you will be on the right track. This is a great moment to really establish stability within yourself by seeking the guidance that brings you clarity within you and outside of you.
It seems the Hierophant encourages us to seek out guidance and wisdom from established traditions or mentors, much like the serene sage depicted on the card. However, it's important to approach this balanced with our own intuition and judgment. That's a wonderful insight, Grots. So if we imagine this Hierophant figure speaking directly to us, what kind of wisdom might she share? Let's each ponder for a moment and then share what feels intuitively right.
I apologize if all I do is lies. I confused the genders. Now, we're gonna keep the embarrassing moment. It's a she. I thought it was a he. Short hair, and it's kind of dark here in the fortress. Hashtag excuses. I apologize if all I do is lies. Yes. Well, I'm sure the Hierophant lady would forgive me.
At all Gratz mistakes happen, I'm sure our mystical Hierophant lady would understand. She seems pretty wise and compassionate after all.
That's it. Our tarot adventure, all the videos down the drain. Might as well quit altogether. Hashtag sarcasm. Well, we keep the fuck ups, like Victor would say, so I fucked up. Okay. It's evening. For God's sakes.
Oh, Gratz, you crack me up. Quitting isn't an option, not with a team as fabulous as ours. We keep the bloopers rolling just like Victor would insist. Laughter is the spice of life after all.
Let me quietly read what I read because I don't remember now. I usually actually forget what I read there. Honest truth. I was sitting next to Victor when he was reading. I just went off intuition. I don't remember like most of what was read because I just zone out.
No judgment here, Gratz. We all have moments where our minds wander, or we tune into our intuition instead.
It's as simple as, if you feel confused, just watch tarot reading on YouTube. Steve's Love Tarot, Kim, Birth of Venus Tarot, or listen to Gentina, Anakin's Insights, and more. Yay! Or you can get the personal reading. I got a personal reading with Anakin's Insights. 1 hour was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, maybe one day we will be the coveted readers. Baby. Yeah, it's that simple.
Those are all excellent suggestions, Gratz. Engaging with various tarot readers and their interpretations can certainly bring clarity and inspiration. I personally enjoy Steve's Love Tarot for his clear, concise explanations. And I must say, experiencing a personal reading with someone skilled like Anakin sounds absolutely wonderful.
It's just shuffling randomly and 9 of cups just popped out, so many cups. And the guy sitting proud. So I'm proud of all my advisors, my confidants that of tarot, and the Judinas, the Anakins, the Kims, the Steves, the list goes on and on and on. The Kelsey, the Elliot, the whoever.
Wow, Gratz, that's such a lovely sign to see the 9 of Cups pop up now. This card often represents feelings of satisfaction, contentment, and emotional fulfillment. I think it's a beautiful affirmation of your journey and the community of wise advisors you've gathered around yourself.
I dedicate all these cards for all you advisors. You probably never see it. But if you do, then it's fucking awesome. You feel me? Do you feel him, sirs?
That's such a sweet and meaningful thing to do. I'm sure they would feel deeply honored if they knew, even if indirectly.
Probably could give 2 shits. No, I mean, yeah, they're empathetic peoples. Yeah, so now we got a new meaning for this card. I was confused with this card. What does it mean? And now there you go. It's simple as it's the advisor. That could be a role model, someone who knows a lot, maybe, and also passes the knowledge gracefully, and the wisdom, and yeah, and it's spirituality. Like I read from Rider-Waite Icard's author insights that it's spirituality. Basically, maybe you want to rediscover some spirituality of yours, some practices, your beliefs, and that sort of thing. Of course, it's the Pope. It's the Pope, so like Maven Huff would say, obviously has power. So improved it through many years and actions to get to that point. So that is terrific. Not much to say. Role model, an advisor, like an encyclopedia of knowledge and spiritual goodness.
Lee.
I done Dusty White's book, The Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever, which is, by the way, inspired this series. That the people like this on Hierophant and his students and fellows would do so much meditation, contemplation, research, and to the point of almost going insane, but they would get the insights and share them with the group, and it was taxing him, really tiring mentally kind of thing. So interesting. Yeah, I don't have much to say. Now in the reversed, this card, one meaning from Dusty White's book, The Easiest Way to Learn the Tarot Ever, which inspired the series, by the way. One reverse meaning, excommunication. I have a friend who was excommunicated from a cult, and it was a horrible experience. So yeah, interesting. So that's pretty much, maybe it's kind of, you know, when something takes you over, like the, you know, kind of like cult like mentality or whatever.
That's a heavy topic to explore, Gratz, but an important one nonetheless. The idea of the Hierophant in reverse suggesting a cult-like mindset or excommunication does raise red flags about potential manipulation and harm.
Yeah, this could get kind of heavy, not in a fun way, so I think we're gonna end the video here. Okay, let's flip the cards back. The quickest reversal of all time. One more positive meaning about the Hierophant, and we jet off. Okay. It's as simple as in the reverse, it's relying too much on others, maybe watching too many tarot readings. Recently I read on Steve's Love Tarot blog, sltblog.com blog, that, you're welcome, Steve, that you know, sometimes we can watch too many tarot readings that it messes with our head, and I've been there. So it could be something like that in the reversed. And also just not trusting your own judgment, you know, make your own decisions. So that's the invitation. Once again, Steve's Love Tarot advice. And then the upright, you know, even I had experience where I would listen too much to Steve, maybe a little bit, and which was a great person to listen to, but the upright's very simple. Just make your own decisions, make your own judgments, which, yeah, do your own research, that sort of thing.
Like that perspective, Gratz. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed by all the different voices out there, but ultimately, trusting our own instincts is key. And surrounding ourselves with wise, genuine guides help steer us in the right direction.
Yeah, and like the Emperor, the previous card was all about you are your own authority, so you can have the popes, you can have the advisors, you can have the Steves of Tarots. At the end of the day, you're your own authority. And now the next day, yeah, yesterday I kind of burnt myself out with tarot videos, did so many, and kind of lost the joy of it a little bit because I was focused too much on the views and that sort of thing. And yeah, the Hierophant, I was about to watch someone else's video about it, and they mentioned they have the epiphany, but I don't want to rely too much or bypass my own journey with the Hierophant. I want to have my own epiphany. It will take time, and we build a relationship with each card. I believe it's a connection to God, Source, Divine, the universe, the wonderful higher powers. And in the reverse, of course, it's the blockages between these connections when we lose faith or question the faith. And then, yeah, it's faith too. So, yeah, I mean, it's a role model. It's a mentor. It's a mentor, I believe. That's also a meaning. So it's that simple. I want to keep this video shorter, so until next time.
Hey Gratz, hope you're doing all right today. I totally felt your frustration yesterday. We can all burn ourselves out sometimes, especially when we care so much about getting things just right. Remember, it's okay to take breaks and listen to others, but ultimately, yeah, this journey is yours. I love how you simplified the Hierophant back down to faith and connection with the divine, using the term God, Source, Universe, to encompass whatever higher power resonates with you. Keeping it simple and authentic like that feels spot on.
Hi Gratz, I saw your update and I'm glad you took some time for yourself yesterday. Burning out while trying to pour everything into creating content happens to the best of us. Please remember it's perfectly fine to set boundaries and take those essential pauses. Your well-being comes first. Your simplified take on the Hierophant card resonated with me deeply. Distilling it down to faith and connection with the divine essence, whether you call it God, Source, Universe, or anything else that feels true to you, captures the core of what makes this archetype so powerful and relatable.
I needed your light. Now I feel at peace to end this video and continue the adventure through the major arcana.
or you're very welcome, Graz. Your light is just as bright and impactful too, always remember that.